Now I know what you're thinking. Empty, you didn't pull them in the video. I know. I pulled them off screen while I was eating lunch. Like after I it was when I was eating lunch that I pulled them. Yeah. So let's get into the showcase. Sunraku's skill is able to give himself 30 arts, but if he crits, he gets 30 more, which is pretty good. His normal arts is able to reduce enemies' physical resistance and evasion rate by 50% for 25 seconds, which is really nice. His true arts is able to autofill allies' arts gauges by 6 and reduces enemies' crit resistance by 100% for 25 seconds. This is a very solid true art. And his super arts is able to increase his crit rate by 100% and his super crit rate by 50% during the super arts, and he increases his attack by 50% every time he uses a super arts. This maxes out to 200%. As for his passives, he has evasion rate up level 4, skill CT up when near death, and his own unique skill, which is able to make fire units take 15% less damage. As for Sunraku slots, it has a 6-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star physical and heal. For the physical slot, I just recommend putting something that'll give him art. So like Curse Light Sword works good, as well as True Izanagi or regular Izanagi, or Dotonbori Robo, which is able to increase physical damage by 60% for 12 seconds. The support slot's extremely flexible, so you can go ahead and put LDH, which is really good, gives you 100 arts, or you can go ahead and put Magic Seal Mask from the Tensura event, or if you ended up pulling on the Gacha equip, the collar is really good, or Silent Treasure to increase the crit damage. For the 4-star slot, you could just put Grief to give him more arts and attack, or Fenrir and Keratos to cleanse. So this is the team I decided to use. It's mainly mono fire, but of course we have Haruto here for heals. So Sunraku, Rin, and Luvia, Kirisame, Haruto. So obviously Kirisame is here for the being a taunt tank, and Rin and Luvia I'm using because I want to use their normal arts to actually give Sunraku the buffs that they end up giving the entire team, which is pretty cool. Sunraku's also providing them with his 15% less damage to fire allies, so that's pretty good, so they're taking less damage. But I really wanted to see what this juicy damage was like, especially if we stack up Sunraku's super arts and Rin and Luvia's normal arts with them, which would be pretty cool. So we're just breezing right through Regulus. Regulus just needs to be broken once in order for you to actually just clear him, to be honest, and you can just hit him really hard. But after that, we're going to be fighting Fina, and Fina doesn't require a whole lot. You just have to hit her really hard. She's gonna get through that threshold, and then shortly afterwards she's gonna try to, like, you know, if you have a shield on, she's going to kill you like immediately. But don't worry, we didn't end up trying to have like a shield up with Kirisame. I did have to use like revive necklaces a few times, but it was completely fine. Now getting straight into the fight with Dark Celia, we pop off that super art with Kirisame, that we have that shield up, and we kind of just do whatever we want from here. We have all the attack buffs up from Sunraku's super art, as well as the stacks from Rin and Luvia, which is really good. So we're just getting heals and arts from Haruto here, and we're going to be using Sunraku mainly just to art gen sometimes, and then of course we're going to be doing some super arts here and there. So you're going to see a mix of everything here. And Dark Celia is really easy. It's mainly just like, I think Regulus, which is the more challenging part of the fight, because, you know, you have to break him. But Dark Celia is pretty alright. She is going to do things where she's definitely going to start targeting like certain units depending on the HP threshold that they have, or she's going to be doing massive damage. But, you know, as long as you have a competent team to actually clear it, you should be okay. But for the most part, like I said, we're just doing arts. We're just art genning for the most part, and I'm trying to just mainly try to spam like super arts with the boy Sunraku, so we can actually see the whole bunch of damage that he's able to do. And I don't see any blue numbers up for super crit. I guess she had like iframes there for a second, but we're just making sure that I get like debuffs right now on Dark Celia. So Rin and Luvia doing their thing, doing some art genning here with the boy Sunraku, which is pretty good. And yeah, we're just popping anything really, just really easy. I feel like I could auto this if I just set up my AI, but we're doing completely okay. We're gonna try to pop up another true art here with the boy so we can get more arts. And yeah, his animations are really quick and fast. Rin and Luvia doing their thing, so we're gonna make sure that they get at least like a true art or a super art off, and just getting some heals off of Haruto here. Nice little debuff, and we're going to make sure that we get more arts here. And I think we're going to we're getting hit with an endless, which is completely okay. The boy still has his shield up, but we do have another super art here, so we're completely okay. I think I ended up putting the revive necklace just in case, but we have 2 up, and we have a super art here with the boy, and she's going to be doing her threshold thing right about now. So she's going to pop up. There it is, Apocalypse. And yeah, the fight should be over from here. It's honestly, we don't really have to do much of anything. And yeah, the fight is pretty much over from here. Of course, the boy ends up having like 1200 HP, but it doesn't really matter. We just finish it off with a super art and we're completely fine. And of course, what you all have been waiting for, the damage. Look at it. Look at it. 34 million, of course. Everybody else is mainly supporting, but Sunraku is a solid attacker, and he's also an extremely good fire support. So yeah, overall, Sunraku's extremely great, and he's only going to get better because Valentine's Priscilla will be dropping like in a week or two. So look forward to that, and if you got him, you have a solid unit that's going to last you a very long time, especially if you don't have War God Fen, because if you end up pulling him later on and you have him paired with Sunraku, these two are going to go like hand in hand, peanut butter and jelly with each other. They both complement each other and have a lot of synergy together, which is really good. But let me know what you all think, comment, like, sub, and just let me know what you thought of the showcase down below. Thank you all for watching, and I appreciate the fuck out of y'all. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace, peace. Bye.